Namaste and Jojolapa. The voice you are listening right now is the presentation of Anak Media for Nepal Bhasa Academy Newa FM 106.6 MHz radio. I am KHEM NATH SITAULA, an English teacher and the head teacher of Hadinath Secondary School, Chabar. Today I am speaking on this radio education program conducted by Kirtipur Municipality. I am here to facilitate the teaching and learning of class 10 English. This program is broadcast every Monday at 9 o'clock. I will be here together with you for about half an hour or 30 minutes. Dear students, we are continuing our course, Class 10 Compulsory English. Last Monday, we almost finished Unit 6. So today I want to start Unit 7, and the first reading text of Unit 7, the title is Rampant, R-A-M-P-A-N-T, Rampant Pesticide Use Risks Health. Unwelcome or unpleasant pesticide use risks health. So this is a newspaper article. This news report was published on July 19, 2009 from Kathmandu. And the source of this news is newspaper The Himalayan. So let me explain you the beginning. So today we want to talk about pesticides. Dear students, we have many terminologies: pesticides, insecticides, poisons, chemicals, so many names. So here it is basically used pesticides or insecticides. Most of the commercially produced vegetable available in the market are found to be unsafe for consumption. C-O-N-S-U-M-E, consume. C-O-N-S-U-M-P-T-I-O-N, consumption. So, thanks to an excessive use of chemicals during their cultivation, we are consuming poison along with vegetables. Scientist Ram Babu Paneru at Nepal Agricultural Research Council told this Delhi means this Delhi newspaper. And see the name. So agricultural scientist Ram Babu Paneru. And what he said is the vegetable we are consuming, eating or taking today is full of poisons, full of pesticides, which is very, very harmful for our health. The farmers have been using pesticides and insecticides excessively in the farms, posing a threat to human health. Paneru said the recently visited vegetable farms in Charaudi, Mahadevistan, villages of Dhading, Imaphat and Baradi of Tanau and Tutunga, village of Kaski districts. So, as an agricultural scientist, he went to the different places of Nepal. So, his main purpose was to make or to do research, and he visited especially 3 districts, and the nearest one from Kathmandu was Dhading, and second one was Tanahu, and the furthest one was Kaski. And in these 3 districts, what he saw about the activities of the villagers or especially the farmers. So he describes here: unprescribed use of chemicals is harmful for both the farmers and consumers. So we use prescribed medicines prescribed by the doctors, but in our agricultural process, in our farming system, we use pesticides or insecticides, but not prescribed by anyone. Just we ask the shopkeeper, who has no much knowledge about those chemicals, and what he says, then we follow, we apply, and it will have so many bad results. So using too much pesticides spoils the taste of vegetables, taste of vegetables, and it has environmental hazards or risks. Consumption of such chemicals affects our nervous system and can cause impotence, impotency, powerlessness, having no power at all, liver dysfunction, kidney dysfunction, and many other disabilities in children, and miscarriage in women, or this is a kind of abortion. And in addition to causing skin ailments or heart ailments, eye ailments, means skin, heart, and eye sickness as well. Paneru, Mr. Paneru, Rambabu Paneru, found that the farmers used the chemicals at wrong intervals. So the most important thing what he found is farmers used chemicals, especially sometimes wrong chemicals, and the wrong intervals or wrong time, and using wrong dose, DOSE, quantity. And I was shocked to hear that they mix pesticides, insecticides, and vitamins together before spraying in the fields. He said, the vegetables must not be consumed for a number of days after pesticide application. So Paneru was so much shocked. He was surprised what farmers have been doing. The farmers are using pesticides plus vitamins together, and which is also harmful, equally harmful, again in scientifically. So that's the wrong practice which is common for the farmers. And after using pesticides or insecticides, the vegetables must not be used at least a week, or maybe 10 days or 15 days. But the farmers, either having no knowledge of the dangerous effect of pesticides, or just being very professional and they forget everything and using pesticides, and 3 days, 4 days later, they take their vegetables to the market, and people, general consumers, buy them, use them, and that is hazardous for so many people. And the vegetables must not be consumed, so the better way is the vegetables must not be consumed for a number of days, for at least certain number of days, 7 days, 10 days after using pesticides. And Dr. Sri Baba Pradhan, senior entomologist, so entomologist, another scientist, another research person, and senior entomologist who studies about the insects expert at NARC, blame the government for the sorry state of affairs. There are no effective policies on the implementation of the existing ones, she said. Consumers should be made aware about their rights, and the agrovates need to be provided training on pesticide application. And another person, Jeevan Prabha Lama, Deputy Director or Director General, Department of Food Technology and Quality Control, said they were facing difficulties in carrying out the tests due to poor facilities in the labs or laboratories and staff shortages or staff crisis. So they have a few number of staff and they cannot handle and overall these problems. She said markets had been warned against the sale of such products. Okay, dear students, this is the first news article, news report, and we have second news article, news report, and then we have combined exercise below. So let's have a look to the second reading text, and title is Climate Change is Going to Make Inequality Even Worse Than It Already Is. And it is written by Chelsea Harvey. It was written on December 8, 2015 in a paper published on Monday in Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. Scientists demonstrate the full ramifications of a widely accepted theory about climate change, that it will almost certainly have a disproportionate impact on the poor. Acknowledging this fact, in models they find can drastically change estimates of how climate change will affect the economy and leads to a deeply troubling conclusion. Climate change won't just hit the poor hardest, but it will exacerbate existing inequality within societies. The disproportionate effect of climate change on the poor isn't new idea, but in general, while the economic models used to inform climate policies have accounted for income inequalities between different countries or regions of the world, They fail to acknowledge that these inequalities exist within countries as well. The lacking description of sub-regional or national inequality is one of the most glaring lacunae in these models, said lead author Francis Denig, an assistant professor of economics at Yale Nus College in Singapore. In an email to the Post, Denig and his colleagues decided to see what would happen if they tweaked a leading climate economy model known as RICE, the Regional Integrated Model of Climate and the Economy, to account for inequalities within different regions of the world, essentially acknowledging that different countries contain people of both higher and lower incomes. They found that when they assumed a scenario in which lower income sectors of society were hit hardest by the effects of climate change, a key factor in our understanding of the economic effects of climate change, drastically in comparison to models that didn't take these inequalities into account. And the source is the Washington Post. After these two reading texts, we have joint exercise. So dear students, let's see the exercise part, and I will help you here. Read the following sentences and choose the appropriate words from the box below to complete the sentences. So the words in the box are excessive, excessive. Second word we have commercially. Commercially. Third word pesticides, pesticides. Fourth one insecticides, insecticides. Next one consumption, consumption. Next one ailments, ailments, and the last one is cultivation, cultivation. Now choose the suitable words in the blank. Number A, his invention was popular but not blank successful, for it was not bought by many people. And out of the words in the box, so the necessary and the correct word is his invention was popular but not commercially successful, for it was not bought by many people. So the right word for number A, commercially. Number B, local people complained about the blank noise coming from the dance bar. Local people complained about the blank noise. See, noise. And what sort of noise? Noise is, the suitable word is excessive noise coming from the dance bar. So number B, excessive, the first option. Number C, vegetables produced using pesticides are unfit for human blank is human consumption. consumption. Number C, consumption. And number D, RICE rice blank should be promoted in the Tarai. It really strengthens farmers' economic condition. And rice, the necessary word, rice, the connotation with rice is rice cultivation. Rice cultivation should be promoted in the Tarai. Cultivation. Number E, excessive use of pesticides. Number E, pesticides invites health hazards. Number F, though insecticides are required to kill the insects in our farm, they are never good for human health. So number F is insecticides. And number G, the last one is lots of ailments or sickness are caused by pollution in the cities. Dear students, let me repeat again. Only I am not going to read. Only the answer words is number A, commercially. Number 2, study the following words and their meanings, and using each of the words make sentences of your own. So here the words are dysfunction, miscarriage, and ramification, drastically, exacerbate, glaring, lacunae, and tweak. So the correct matching is dysfunction is the fact of a part of the body not working normally. The fact of the part of the body not working normally. Miscarriage, second word is the process of giving birth to a baby before it is fully developed and able to survive. Third one, ramification is complication or difficulty. Next one, drastically is extremely or radically. Exacerbate is to make something worse. Glaring, very easily seen or obvious. Lacunae is gap, G-A-P, gap. Tweak, to make slight changes to something to improve it, or T-W-I-S-T, twist. So here, excessive, beyond normal limits, unreasonable, undue, commercially, in a commercial manner, or in a way that is related to making money. Pesticides means a chemical used to kill pests. Insecticides, chemical substances made and used for killing insects, especially those that eat plants. Consumption, the action of using up a resource. Ailments is bodily disorders or chronic diseases, unrest or illness. And cultivation, to prepare and use especially use soil for growing plants. And then, dear students, after this we have question answers related to two reading text. And so it is not possible to complete all the question answers today. So just I'm going to start, and next time we will finish this. Read the news article above and decide whether the following statements are true or false. So before question answer, let's do true false items. And number A is most of the vegetables available in the market are unsafe for consumption. True. Number B, Ram Babu Paneru is the scientist at Nepal Agricultural Research Council. True. Number C, excessive use of pesticides and insecticides is posing a threat to human health. That's also true. Number D, unprescribed use of chemicals spoil the taste of vegetables. That's true. Number E, the vegetables must not be consumed for a number of days after pesticide application. Again true. Number F, according to a senior entomologist at NARC, there are no effective policies on the implementation of existing ones. That's again true. And number G, Chelsea Harvey wrote about climate change. That's false. And finally H, Rice accounted for inequalities within different regions of the world regarding climate change. That's true. So only number G false, and all the other numbers are true statements. So dear students, our time is almost over today. Thank you very much for your participation, and keep your spirit up and do better and better in your study. Thank you very much.